Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to start and scale a thriving virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 119. 5 ways to stop working so goddamn hard.
Virtual assistants, we are here to tell you today that there is no need for you to be working all of the hours under the sun. There is no need for you to be working all day, all night, all weekend, no holidays. There's no need for you to never see your family or your friends or go to the gym or do all the cool things that you should be doing. There's just no need. There's no need for it.
Yeah. If you're working harder than when you worked in your 9-to-5 job, something is broken.
Yes.
So we're going to go through the top 5 ways to stop working all the time.
Yeah. Number 1, outsource some of that life admin.
Yes. I love this. I love this so much that I try and figure out how I can not do as many things as possible in my life. Groceries. Order them online and get them delivered. Like, this is crazy to me that not everyone does this. Because why would you drive to the supermarket, walk around, Sam, for a whole hour, getting all the things, plus all the things that you don't want to buy or should buy or need to buy, because they're very tempting in the supermarket, and packing them all up and then driving home and taking them inside when someone else could do the whole thing for you. Like, if we think about, like, the cost of the delivery is in New Zealand here, I think it's like $13 if you like buy $80 worth of stuff, and it gets cheaper and cheaper, right? Or you buy a subscription. Look how excited I am about this.
You're too excited about grocery delivery.
So, and you can swap like a whole hour of your time for like $10. Why would you not do that, you know?
Yeah, it makes so much sense. I do that with all the things that, the life stuff that I outsource. That's exactly how I make the decision whether it's worthwhile me doing it. I know kind of my approximate hourly rate if I was to use hourly rates, right? And then I can pair that to if I got somebody in to do this for me, it's a no-brainer 90% of the time.
Yeah. So let's list them off, like groceries, delivery, cleaning. So get a cleaner. They can clean while you're working during the day. And if you're paying them X dollars and you can earn more than that doing billable work for your clients, no brainer.
Yeah.
Meal boxes. So there's in every country, I'm sure that there are meal boxes that come delivered. You don't have to think about what you're going to cook for dinner that night.
That mental load, like not having that kind of like, what do I have to get out today? Or what extra grocery things do I need to quickly nip out and get in order to make that meal that I've only just thought of and got the recipe for?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So much headspace that takes,
So
right?
Yeah. Lawns. If you would rather be spending your summer afternoons or your weekends doing other cool things than the cleaning or your gardening, lawns. It's not expensive to outsource.
Yeah.
They take it all away as well. All the, the clippings.
Like cleaning your car, like get a mobile car cleaner, groomer person to come. If you like do that maybe once a year where you like really get it groomed completely. It's amazing when you do.
It's like having a new car. Yes. It's so good.
Yes. Yeah.
Same with pets. Those of you with pets, mobile pet groomers are a thing. So you don't have to worry about getting the dog in the car and then driving it somewhere and then dropping it off and then going back and picking it up. They'll do it in the driveway.
That's amazing. I don't have a dog, but that's amazing.
They come to you. It's great. So once again, it means you're then not spending an hour of your work day toing and froing.
Yeah.
you are working while your dog is being, you know, spiffed up.
Yeah. Yep. And housekeeper, like you could have a housekeeper that comes and does laundry and dishes and like other things that a typical cleaner wouldn't do. Like that's an option
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. No, we're not saying that this this is the only way to outsource your life stuff. Like most of you listening will have other human beings in the house with you.
Mm-hmm.
So are you, like, if you weren't to outsource all these things, would all of those jobs like land on your shoulders
Yeah.
despite there being other human beings in the house?
Mm-hmm. So like divvy up the responsibilities. Ask your partner for help. Get your kids doing jobs. Like I've just implemented this week. Oh, life changing. We underestimate how capable kids are when shown or given the opportunity to do something. Like
Mm.
we think that they're not that capable, but they really are. So my kids are 9 and 10, and so we've got this pocket money app now. Square something. You're probably going to really want to know what this is, so I'm going to look it up right now. Square One. If you're in New Zealand,
Ah.
Square One pocket money app. So easy to use, and so we have put in all of these jobs that they can earn like 20 cents, 50 cents, or $1. Things like removing all the towels from all the bathrooms and bedrooms, putting them in the wash, putting the washing machine on, putting them in the dryer, folding them, putting them away, and then replacing them like in the bathrooms on the towel rails. That job, the kids are so excited to do it because they get paid for it. Cleaning out the coffee machine, taking out the compost, taking out the rubbish, putting the recycling on the street, like all of those things. Kids are really capable of doing those things. You know what else they did? Change the sheets on their bed. Put the
Wow.
sheets in the wash. Like they needed to be
Wow.
shown like what to do, but kids are capable.
They
Ask
didn't
them
look
to
it up
do
on YouTube and figure it out
probably.
themselves.
But really, really take a look at what age your kids are and what they could be capable doing, or ask your partner to have some responsibilities in the house too, so it doesn't just land on you.
Yeah. All right. That was the first one in our list. That was a big one.
That was a big one.
Outsource your life admin, because like, you're not a superwoman, superman, whatever your label is. There's no super in front of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are a human being. There is no way that you can be expected to be responsible for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Number 2. Have some structure around your work week, whatever that looks like for you. What are your working hours and what is your workspace like? How can you have some structure around that?
Yeah, this is really important for the majority of virtual assistants because they work from home mostly. So
Mm-hmm.
the boundaries between work and life are really, really blurred, especially if your office setup is on the dining room table or it's in your bedroom. It's really hard to switch off when your workspace is there in front of you 24/7, reminding you of all the stuff that's waiting for you. It's calling to you. It's pulling you in. But there are things that you can absolutely do. There are boundaries that you can put in place, and there are routines that you can put in place in order to be able to switch off completely.
Because what happens when we work from home is that we don't have those triggers that we used to have in
Yeah.
our office job that we went to. Because at 5 o'clock the lights, not quite the lights got switched off, but the cleaner would come at a certain time in the night, so you can't be there, and everything gets shut down, and other people, colleagues leave.
Yeah.
You've got to actually get in your car and drive
Yeah.
home. There's all these triggers that indicate to you, right, it's now time to stop for the work day. At
Yeah.
home, you don't have those.
Well, you probably don't have them, but there are other things that you can put in place to kind of replicate that. Things like having your workspace in its own dedicated area where you can actually close the door.
Yeah.
Things like when, well, let's go back to basics, actually setting proper hours
Yes.
and sticking to those working hours.
Mm.
So then if you know that you finish at 2:00, whether it's 2:00 or 4:00 or 7:00, whatever hours it is that you set, as soon as that clock ticks over to that hour, then you are shutting everything down. You are switching off the light. You're closing the door.
Yeah.
You're walking out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, having structure, even though like we think, oh, but now I've got my VA business, I like don't want to have any structure. You actually still do need some structure. Trust us, it helps stop working 24/7, because this is what happened to me when I started my business. I would work every minute of the day, nights, weekends, because I really wanted to succeed. And I thought and have been told, work hard, work hard, work hard. When you have to be in your own business, you have to hustle, you have to grind, you have to work hard. So then I would feel guilty if I wasn't working. And that's a very slippery slope. Like, shut off all of that nonsense about you can only achieve if you work hard. That's absolute bullshit.
It is.
It's about focusing your work hours on really important work and the most important stuff to get you to where you want to go. Like, you can't work 24/7 and on the weekends and be really productive and have great deep work and good productivity. It's just not possible. You'll burn yourself out.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this is where boundaries comes in though as well, because it's really important that, okay, even if you've shut down your laptop, you've switched off the light, you've closed the door to your work area. Nowadays, due to the wonders of technology, I was going to say smartphones mean all of that comes with us. So then it's up to you to, shut off the notifications that do the pings every time a new email comes in. Because as soon as they've trained our brains, the ping happens. What if it's that ex-client that I've been waiting to hear back from all day? Oh, I better go take a look.
Yeah.
Once again, it's a slippery slope.
The best thing I ever did was turn my email notifications off. And quite a lot of the notifications, actually. I only have some really key ones on there now. And it's just, my phone doesn't ping all the time. I don't get alerted to like, oh, that little like kick, that you get when like, oh, I've got to look at something, that little like anxiety peak. It doesn't happen.
Switch them off. If your phone rings and you can, if it's an unknown number or if it's a client and they know your working hours, you don't have to answer it.
They'll try it on.
They'll
try it on.
Of course they will.
Yeah.
Because, clients forget as well. They do forget. Some will be trying it on purpose. Some just generally forget.
Yeah.
But as soon as you do it once, you have then reset those initial expectations that you've put in place, those boundaries that you've originally discussed with them, your working hours, when you'll be available. As soon as you then are available outside those hours, all bets are off. They're going to expect it down the track.
Yeah, they definitely are. And something that we've seen is that sometimes having a separate phone for your business actually means that you can leave your phone at your workspace, and then you've got your own personal phone for after hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
okay. So some structure into your work week, however that looks like for you. We know that some of you want to work on the weekends, want to work in the evenings. That's totally up to you. But it's important that you don't work 24/7 all day, every day.
You're going to fall out of love with your business and you're going to go back to a 9-to-5 because it's just easier because you're not having to work as long.
Yeah. All right. Number 3 is to really position yourself as a premium VA with premium prices and get those prices increased.
Just put up your prices. It's too low. If you are having to work all of the hours because you're just not earning the money that you need to earn to pay the bills or whatever it is that you do with the money, that your income, then put them up.
Mm.
It's the number one question that we ask anybody that comes on a coaching session with us. Okay, let's talk about your pricing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In every coaching call we've had, they've been too low and the VA has needed to put them up. So if that's you're a virtual assistant, it's likely you need to increase your prices. Because if we think about this, it's like a simple calculation. If you're working 24/7 because you have that much work on, if you increase your prices, you then have to work a lot less hours to earn more or the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Too often we come across virtual assistants who have so many clients and so much work that they are now like at burnout because they're working harder than they ever did in a job. And it comes down to their price. Prices are too low. Everyone has said yes. Everyone refers them. Now they are working so goddamn hard and wondering where they went wrong.
Pricing.
Yeah.
Pricing. You know if you need to.
You do. And like this is the premium stuff. Position yourself as a premium VA, specialize in something. You have a lot less things that you need to know about and become an expert in and to keep up with and to train in. Like you just don't have to work as hard when you specialize because it's contained in a much smaller kind of sphere. Your services, your prices are premium, everything is just more contained, much easier to handle. You just don't have to work so goddamn hard.
Yeah, which leads in really nicely, I reckon, to our next one, which is getting your clients on service plans, ongoing service plans and packages, and saying no to the casual ones, the ad hoc ones, the ones that are only using you for a couple of hours a month.
Yeah. If you have like kind of 5 or 6 larger clients or 3 or 4 larger clients, it is much easier to manage. All of the admin surrounding that, the communication, all of it is so much more reduced because it's only dealing with a smaller number of clients. Now, all of those casual clients and ad hoc clients, they take the same amount of admin time, like non-billable time, as the larger clients do. But they're not paying you as much as those larger clients. It doesn't make sense to have a whole lot of small clients. It makes much more sense to have larger clients, fewer of them. Just make sure, though, that you don't have one really large client that's like, 70% of your income and then smaller clients. Because if that client leaves, then you've lost a lot of income coming in.
Yeah, you don't want to be putting all of your eggs into one big client's basket.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the other hand, if you've just got if all of your clients are itty-bitty ad hoc ones, that's exhausting. That's a lot to be keeping up with for very little return.
Yeah. So get some larger clients, get them on service plans or packages. You've got that consistency of revenue, and that's just much easier to manage the whole process. Don't have to work so goddamn hard.
No, you don't. Now, our last one on our list today is for our agency owners. So for those of you with a team and you're still working all of the hours, if you're unable to, well, yeah. For those control freaks, for those of you that can't let go of anything, this is for you.
Yeah, because you're going to find yourself working harder and harder and harder the more you grow your team. If you are still doing client work and you are holding on to a whole bunch of things that a team member could be doing instead.
Delegate. Delegate.
Like I actually, now that my business runs without me, the VA agency runs completely with a GM. Before, and as I was trying to get it to that point, I would think, how can I not do this? Anything that came across my desk, how can I not do this and have someone else do this instead? And that's how I got it to a point where it runs without me, because I started to release all of my responsibilities and all of my things that I needed to do, and empowered other team members to do that. And I delegated everything. And then I just oversaw what was happening. Like, that's the way to stop working so goddamn hard. And now I get to choose when, where, how much I work completely.
How cool is that?
Hand it over. Let go of that control. All of you control freaks. If you want to stop working so hard, this is the way to do it. Let go, empower, delegate, hand those things off. Other people can do really good work. I think that's one of the things that VAs struggle with. Like, they think that only they can do a really good job and care about quality work. That's not true. That's absolute bullshit. You can hire other people who do a good job.
Yeah. Oh, you can. I think it's like, I mean, it's, I want to say it's ego, but maybe it is a little bit ego. I think there is a little bit of ego involved here. But I mean, I remember being in 9-to-5 jobs and feeling like there is no way, what if they lose me, all bets are off. Like, how are they gonna fill this position? There's no one that's gonna be able to do what I've done. Yeah, I think they successfully managed that on multiple occasions with the places that I've worked. No one is irreplaceable.
Yeah. It's sad, but it's true. It's very true. When you leave your day job, they will replace you.
They do, yeah.
They do.
Then, 9 times out of 10, they're happy with the replacement.
Yeah, it's just, it is a bit of ego. And we think that other people don't care as much as us about the quality of the work and what we do.
But you know what? It's their reputation as well.
Mm.
Just because it's not their name on the business, on the letterhead, it doesn't mean that they don't care. It doesn't mean that they're not going to care about the clients that they support on your behalf. It doesn't care that it doesn't mean that they don't care about you and your own success. It's about building like a team around you intentionally, though. It's not about just hiring anybody or the first person that reaches out to you.
Yeah. We've got a little bonus though now, don't we? Because the kind of overarching thing here to stop working so goddamn hard.
Can I say it?
Yes, off you go.
Just say no.
Yes. Oh my God. Learn to say no. No, thank you. No, I won't be doing that. No, that's not a good fit for me. No.
It is easier to say yes than it is to say no. It's a fact. I'm pretty sure there's research done around that. It's absolutely, for anybody, it's easy to say yes than it is to say no. It takes practice. It takes skill. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes, just like anything in life. But without saying no, this is where you end up overwhelmed, overworked, burnt out, falling out of love with your business.
Yeah. And this is your one life. Yeah. This is your one life that you get to create it how you want it to be. And I guarantee none of you want to work goddamn hard to have a great life. And so you've got to say no. Because every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else.
Yeah.
Without even realizing it. And often you're saying no to you having the life that you want every time you say yes.
Just let that sit with you guys.
Yeah. Saying yes means that you're saying no to the life that you actually want. All right, so let's wrap that up and recap the 5 ways to stop working so goddamn hard Number 1, outsource your life admin. Don't do it all alone. Get other people to help you. Number 2 is to have some structure around your working hours, your workspace, how you actually do your work. Number 3 is to put up those prices. Number 4 is to get clients on service plans and have larger clients, not lots of little clients. Number 5, for all you agency owners, those who have a team, let the team actually do the work. Stop doing all of the client work. Delegate it to them. Empower the team. Learn to let go. And say no. So important. So we hope that you have loved that episode. I feel like this is one of my favorite episodes that we've done because we want everyone to have that great life and to have a business that you actually love and not to work 24/7 and get burnt out. So take on those 5 ways and go and implement them. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Sam and Joe VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the VA Foundry website to check out the Members Club and the amazing resources, training and coaching.
You can find us at thevafoundry.com.